Hi everyone, I'm Wafa Lango and welcome you all in Grammar in Detail. If you are new and not subscribed the channel, so subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get some more videos about grammar. Today we have got the last topic about adjectives, that is known as the sequence of adjectives. And before starting the sequence of adjectives, we need to learn the origin of sequence. The word sequence has been derived from a Latin word secure, which means to follow. You know, the word, if you see, we will talk about the origin of sequence. So this should be in your mind. This word sequence is derived, not derived. Derived is used for vehicles, and you would say derived from a Latin word. It is taken from the Latin language that is known as secure, which means to follow. To follow means which adjective you are going to bring first, then second, then third, then fourth. They will come in a sequence, in a chain wise. You will not bring it yourself. You need to just follow the rules over there. So it means to follow, so you will bring them in a sequence. See, sequences of adjective is what, when two or more than two adjectives, that can be two adjectives as well as more than two adjectives. So what will be your sequence? Come before a noun, they are arranged in a particular way or order. In a particular way or order, you bring them in a way or order that must be particular. Such kind of order and arrangement, such kind of you bring changes in a sequence, that kind of changes is known as the sequence of adjective. So in sequence of adjective, one thing should be noticed: the following sequence can be used for adjectives in a sentence to modify persons, places, or things. You can bring them in sequences of persons as well as for places and for the things, because we have already learned that an adjective is a word which adds something in the meaning of noun and pronoun. It describes quality, quantity, color, size, shape, temperature, goodness, badness. If there are a lot of adjectives together, so how you are going to modify your person, place, or a thing, or any group, so that must have a sequence. So they modify person, places, or things in a sequence. If your sequence is not according to the rules, keep in your mind, if you don't follow the rule and chain of a series for the adjectives, this should be in your mind, your sentence will be considered incorrect. Then your sentence will be considered wrong. Now notice there, most of the students commit a lot of mistakes in the sequence of adjectives because they are unaware about the rules. When definitely there are a lot of students, when there are 5 to 6 adjectives together and maybe 10 together, then students get a lot of confusion what to do. So for that they commit a lot of mistakes, and today I am going to solve your that mistake which you commit most of the time. See, the sequence of the adjectives is as followed. The sequence will be like this. See, a trick to remember the sequence of adjectives by a sentence which will assist you to remember it for a long time. I made a sentence about the sequences, and that will be easy for you to remember that. Clear? And that is known as Omar set phone systems at colony on March 10th permanently. Actually, here the sequence of adverb is a bit changed, because manner comes then after the place, manner, then time. But over there I have done it, I've written it just to make you understand that how you are going to bring the sequence. So Omar set phone systems at colony on March 10th. What does it mean? First, when you have got 10 adjectives, number one, always opinion you will bring at the beginning. And what can be the opinion? Like, usually, usual, unusual, usual, lovely, beautiful, cheap, dirty, funny, lovely, charming, etc. Size, then for size we use like big, small, tall, large, little, medium sized, extra large, etc. Physical quality, like thin, rough, untidy. And shape, like we say round, square, rectangle, oval, triangle, etc. Age, like young, old, youthful, and new, second hand, new brand, etc. Color, like blue, red, pink, yellow, brown, white, purple, orange. And origin, like from which nation it belongs to, or what is the origin of that person, place, or a thing. Clear? That is Japanese, Dutch, Japanese, Turkish, American, Mexican, Italian. And material, of which material that thing is. For definitely material is used for the thing. So metal, wood, plastic, rubber, iron, gold, diamond, and type. Which sort of category it has? Like general purpose, you'll be talking about four-sided, U-shaped. In the same way, historical, clear, these all you'll be talking about. And in the same way, purpose, you'll be talking about cleaning, hammering, and cooking. So over here I have made a sentence, this sentence like Omar sat phone systems at colony on March 10th permanently. Now opinion, for that you'll use the noun Omar. Omar is name of a person. And for size you'll be using the word set. Then physical quality you'll use phone. For shape you'll use systems. For age you'll use at. Colony, for color you'll use colony. For origin on. For material March. For type 10th. And then for purpose you'll use permanently. If you remember this sentence, then you will come to know Omar sat phone systems at colony on March 10th permanently. Now this is, I made a sentence myself. If you really want to remember these 10 sequences of adjectives, and you need not to forget, so for that, whether that is for person, places, or things, you will just remember this one. If you remember this one, you will not commit any sort of mistake. These numbers should be in your mind. Clear? That is known as opinion, size, physical quality, and shape, age, color, origin, material, type, then purpose. So for that, if you remember this sentence, Omar set phone systems at colony on March 10th permanently, so you will never forget your sentences. So hope you got the sequences, numbers. Now we will be talking about the examples. Over here I have given the examples. Wherever I have left the free spaces in your sentence, you will not bring it, but this is to make you understand that how your sentences will be. See, number 1 is for opinion, number 2 is size, number 3 is physical quality, number 4 is shape, number 5 is age, number 6 is color, number 7 is origin, number 10 is material, number 9 is type, and number 10 is purpose. If you cannot remember them all, so see that you may mix them. So for that you need to remember one thing, that is a sentence Omar set phone systems at colony on March 10th permanently. Omar means opinion, set means size, phone means physical quality, systems means shape, at means age, colony means color, on means origin, March means material, 10th means type, and permanently. Now see, Omar set phone systems at colony on March 10th permanently. So opinion, then size, then physical quality, then shape, then age, then color, then origin, then material, then type, then purpose. If you remember this sentence, you will not face any sort of problem. Then you will come to know that O means Omar means O, the first alphabet I have taken from the same word. That should be easy for you to understand that sentences, how can I remember the sequences of adjectives. So sentence is there, it is an expensive. Now expensive is the opinion, small is the size, then definitely here we don't have the physical, so for that we have left the place. Then shape is round, age is new, and color is golden, origin is Swiss, means from Swiss it is made, and material is gold. After that these two options are, it is not necessary to fill all of the 10 options in one. So some of them are used for persons, some of them are for places, and some of them are for things. Like materials are used for things, in the same way for persons you will be using in the same way the physical quality, and for things you will be using the type and the purpose. Now for example is there, it is an expensive small round new golden Swiss gold watch. So these all adjectives together, this chain of adjectives together, adding something in the meaning of your noun, that is known as watch. In the same way, it is a beautiful normal square old white Italian steel chair. Now it is a beautiful normal square old white Italian steel. Even if you mix one of the sequences, like you say it is a normal beautiful, the sequence is wrong. You must remember this one. It is a beautiful normal square old white Italian steel chair. That is again adding something in the meaning of noun together. Number 1 is then adding something, and that is telling the opinion. Then second is one is adding something in the meaning of noun, telling size. Third one will be adding something in the meaning of noun, tell you the physical quality. Number 4 will add something in the meaning of noun, and tell you the shape. Number 5 will add something in the meaning of noun, tell the age. And number 6 will add something in the meaning of color. And number 7 then will add something in the meaning of noun to tell the origin. Number 8 will add something in the meaning of noun to tell the material. And number 9 will add something in the meaning of type and noun and tell you the type. And number 10 will add something in the meaning of noun and tell you the purpose of that noun. In the same way, I have a, now what I have a lovely, big, round, new, bronze, German plastic table. Now see, this will be your sequence. Lovely, then big, then round, then new, then bronze, then German, and then plastic. At the end, they all will add something in the meaning of noun. So that is called the sequence of your adjectives. In the same way, it was a strange. Now over here, number 1 and number 8 are number 6 and number 8 are coming together. It was a strange green metallic. See, strange green metallic material. And in the same way, it is a long narrow plastic. See, it is a long narrow plastic. Long is size, narrow is shape, and plastic is material, adding something in the meaning of noun, brush. So it is a long narrow plastic brush. She was a beautiful, again opinion, tall, size, thin, physical quality, young, age, black eared, that is telling the color, and Scottish, known as the nationality. So she was a beautiful, tall, thin, young, black-haired Scottish girl. So you will not say she was a thin, tall, young, Scottish, black-haired, beautiful girl. No, you will say she was a good, tall, thin, young, black-haired Scottish girl. In the same way, now we will be having the sentence for thing like what an amazing, clear exclamation mark. What an amazing little old Chinese cup. What an amazing little old Chinese cup. Again, adding something in the meaning of noun and describing the quality. In the same way, size, shape, nationality, origin, you could say, etc. He is a lovely, now see, lovely, tall, fat, young, wheat Egyptian boy. Again, adding something in the meaning of noun and telling you the opinion and size, physical quality, and age, color, nationality, means origin. Sibi is a city in Balochistan, and it is in province Balochistan and country Pakistan. Sibi is a odd, big, square, ancient Pakistani, historical, clean. Now these all adjectives are coming together, means 1, 2, then 4, 5, then 6 is empty, 7, then 9, then 10. So see, you can see I have covered all of the 10 sequences. How can you bring them together to modify your noun? Sibi is a odd, big, square, ancient Pakistani, historical, clean city. That is again adding something in the meaning of noun and telling you the different qualities, size, shape, temperature, nationality, origin, and color, etc. So that is all about the sequences of adjectives. Hope today's lecture will be quite informative for you people. And to remember, one thing should be in your mind. I told you, opinion, size, physical quality, shape, age, color, origin, materiality, purpose. If you cannot understand, then you need to remember this sentence. Omar set phone systems at colony on March 10th permanently. So this sentence is in your mind. You'll never forget the sequences of adjectives. Hope you got today's lecture. Wish you best of luck. See you next time with next lecture. Goodbye.